So this takes us into the second boss fight. Now, the second boss fight has got a very interesting name. We'll let that be a surprise, but there's a big lore dump that happens right here at the beginning of this fight. And this is, I gotta say, this is probably my favorite boss fight, or at least like one of my favorite boss fights in like all of video gaming. This is like such a good boss fight. So I gotta compliment Mike and the whole team for this fight because it's just so good. This boss...
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, this boss is named XX_Uwu_Senpai_Swagman_XX. Somebody referred to this guy as the Reddit moderator boss, which I thought was...
No, you can't say that.
Why can't I say that? Because you're a Reddit moderator?
Yeah, well, okay. Listen, you have to say it out loud.
Imagine being a Reddit mod.
True.
All right, so... After you take out his first health bar, he does this phase where he glitches out, and you have to use one of 3 weapons in order to drain his health bar. Now, Renato, I have a question for you. In chat, you can answer this as well. What is your favorite animal?
I love bears.
You love bears? Bears are good
bears.
I do like bears. Grizzly bears, polar bears. I would have to say
bears.
Yeah, I would have to say my favorite animal though is a snake.
Nice. Nice. What a great frequency that was on too. Very good.
Yeah, it was a good frequency. All right, so we're doing a little platforming section. By the way, challenge number 3. This is a little preview of what's to come in challenge number 3. Challenge number 3 is a platforming level, and it is really difficult.
Speaking of challenge number 3, I just want to cut in and let you know that incentive has been met, so we will be doing challenge number 3.
All right. Nice. You are gonna get to see it. There's a story behind challenge number 3 as well. Mika could probably tell you a little bit about that. So as we get to the end of this phase, what we're trying to do is destroy these servers in order to deactivate Uwu Senpai Swagman. And yeah, then we're going into the second phase of this fight. Now he always does a little glitch out phase right before he goes back to running around and teleporting around. So it's a lot of the same. So Kyle, if you got a couple donations, go for it.
I sure do. Actually, I've got 3844 from Barry Cat, who says, "Hi Dane, congrats on getting to spotlight a truly hilarious Mimi run alongside your luscious locks. To commemorate the event, I have a limerick named Groom Eternal just for you. There once was a sergeant named Des who solved fashion crimes. They're a mess. He fixes their clothes and reaps what he sows, drip clipping and dressed to impress. I hope RNG is kind and Haley drops the needful. Good luck from the quarantine zone, less than 3. Thank you so much for that donation and for that limerick.
That was great.
Okay, I missed a couple shots, so I have to do this phase again. Not a big deal. Sometimes he'll actually like short out a phase, and so you end up having to do this. You lose about 40 seconds that way, but it's a marathon. It's not a big deal. Oop, I totally lost him. This is what happens.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention earlier. Is like his health is actually phase based, and so one phasing him every single time is good. Dane did it first try, so we didn't even have to mention it.
Oh, right now I have a question for you. In chat, you can answer this as well. What is your favorite animal?
Okay, I like bears.
You like bears? Bears are great. My favorite animal is a wolf. Einstein. So we have to run around this Wolfenstein-esque level in order to destroy the servers that are in this level, and that's how we're going to destroy the next server out of 3. So the problem is that sometimes these heads will just kind of get in the way of the door frame, and that last one back there before I went through the door has a tendency to get stuck. Oh, he actually went through. What a nice guy. You have to take him out, and then this is the 3rd frame right here. Cool. Just gonna stop and grab these little bits of armor because why not? We're waiting anyway. And this will take us into the 3rd phase.
This is a really cool boss fight. This is really cool.
Oh, I love this fight. This is such a good fight.
It's really inventive. Like,
yeah.
They definitely did a lot.
It's very, very creative. I mean, it's gimmicky, but it's like gimmicky in a good way. So it kind of works out very nicely. Now, he's doing the bad cycle here. The good cycle would be...
Is Naruto running?
He's Naruto running. Oh, and also savvy viewers will have noticed that he does indeed have the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
That is a thing.
Coming up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this boss was for us. It was the most fun to make as well.
Nice.
The possibilities were quite well, not endless, but there was a lot of possibilities.
Oh.
With this one.
Brian, I have a question for you. In chat, you can answer this as well. What's your favorite tool?
Oh, I mean, a screwdriver, I guess. You could do so much with it.
It's not a hammer? A band hammer?
Wow, he really is a Reddit mod.
It says band hammer on it. It literally says band hammer, which is the best part. So in order to take out this part, we just have to hit these nodes. So we snipe them from far away. Okay, this is a good first phase. Ideally, you want to hit, you want to break 1.5 nodes on the second one. Okay, he's going to hit this platform, so I'm going to jump. And that's the fight. I'm going to soak the ground just to get a little bit of a speed boost here. Now, Brian Otto, I have a question for you in chat. You can answer this as well. What is your favorite first-person shooter?
I mean, it's got to be Halo, or of course, like Titanfall 2. I mean, everybody knows that about me.
Titanfall 2 is a good one. For me, I would say it's Call of Duty.
Wow.
Alrighty, so
Excellent. Excellent.
So we got a little lore dump here, blah, blah, blah. There's some lore-y stuff that goes on in this spot. Now, I do want to say this. I know a bunch of us were really bummed out that we couldn't be in person for this AGDQ, but that does not mean that we can't still have a big old GDQ dance party. If you got rave emotes, if you got dance emotes, if you've got anything, put them in chat, people. Let's go!